What's up, everybody? I'm back with another tool deals video, and I got some more deals coming to you. But first up, I wanted to ask you guys a question. What do you think about Ridge? We all know that they sell wallets, but they also now sell rings, tungsten rings. They also have some titanium rings and silicone rings. What do you guys think about that? Would you buy a tungsten ring? Let me know in the comments below. Moving on. Over here to Amazon, we have this DIY Tools Lives high torque impact wrench. Now, the Torque Test channel did actually review this thing. What was this, about 7 months ago? I remember seeing that video and it was very interesting. I'm going to leave a link to it so that you can go check that out. So they did send me this only because I saw that video. Is why I agreed to it, and also told them they had to make it super cheap. And let me tell you what this thing performs on par with. This right here. This DeWalt DCF 891B. This is exactly the same performance if you have a DeWalt 9 amp hour battery, that is. So this high torque impact wrench takes DeWalt batteries, which I like. This is why I wanted to get it, because it takes other brands' batteries. So this is a high torque with about the size of a mid torque, and it produces the same numbers if you have a 9 amp hour. So to date, the Torque Test channel says that the 9 amp hour flex volt battery is one of DeWalt's best batteries. And right now it's 206, but it's on a BOGO. So if you come over here to Home Depot, we want to try to find something that's closer to 206. Maybe 269. I selected this 60 volt angle grinder, which, by the way, this is all quite a good deal. $259 for the angle grinder with this 9 amp hour battery. Excellent deal. But when we add it to the cart, this thing breaks down to be $114 for the battery, $144 for the tool. And that is going to be the cheapest you can get the battery. But like I said, I don't think that it's a bad deal at all, getting that angle grinder and then just keeping the battery, frankly. So that is how you can get your hands on a 9 amp hour battery if you wanted one. Now back to the impact wrench. This thing feels very good in the hand. It has great ergonomics, some things that the Torque Test channel doesn't talk about. It doesn't have the finesse of a higher end impact wrench. So with the variable speed trigger, if you pull it slightly, this spins faster than I would like. The Makita's Metabo HPT is very good with that trigger. When you just pull it slightly, this thing will turn super duper slow. So they have a lot more control. But again, it does have 4 modes, has an auto stop mode, and this thing is $69.99. I'm telling you, you can't beat that with a big old pole. So there you have that. Moving on to Acme Tools, we have this Metabo HPT belt sander, and it's on a BOGO. So you add this code when you go to the cart, $129 to take $10 off, making this $119 from $169 plus. It comes with a free starter kit, so it will come with a 4 amp hour 36 volt battery along with the rapid charger that can also charge other devices like your cell phone, tablets, and things of that nature. Now, with this being a 36 volt tool, it does have the capability of running off of battery as well as an adapter. So you have that versatility there. One thing I do want to note, though, that the warranty on this thing is 5 years. It's not a lifetime warranty on this tool. So keep that in mind. Moving on, we have this Metabo HPT 36 volts 2-gallon compressor. So this is also $40 off on that. Buy more, save more, making this $259. And again, this also comes with a free starter kit. Now, the cheapest I've ever seen this was $299 with a starter kit. So this is an incredible deal for a very, very good cordless compressor. Moving on over to Lowe's. This not on sale. I just want to know if you guys knew this existed. This was a thing. This had this DeWalt grabber. It's $249 everywhere. It's $248.89. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that's the deal. I just want to know if y'all knew that exists. Anyway, I didn't know. Moving on. Now, I talked about this deal yesterday. I think it's a glitch. So I'm going to talk about it again to make sure you don't miss out. So this flex deal here with the hammer drill, their highest end impact driver, and this is their high-end turbo hammer drill with a 5 amp hour battery, 2.5 amp hour battery, charging the back for $179. You see what the original price is, $349, and it was $399 too, I think, at one point. to match with, you know, the Milwaukee deal, the Makita deal, the DeWalt's, the hammer drill, and impact driver. 179, it's weird because this is the drill. This is the drill itself. This is 179. So just saying, I don't think this is right. So buy that, okay? Buy that if you needed an impact driver or a drill. That's all I got to say. Moving on over back to Lowe's, we have this 6-foot fiberglass ladder. Now, one benefit to fiberglass over aluminum. Yes, it is heavier, but this can stay out in the sun. It's more durable than aluminum. If you leave aluminum ladders out in the sun too long, they can lose their integrity. So this will not do that. Being fiberglass, 250-pound load. Remember, that includes you and whatever you're carrying, your tool belt, your concrete, your tiles, whatever. That includes all that. Keep that in mind. But that is only $49. I'm telling you, it's hard to find a good cheap ladder, okay? Usually the going rate is going to be about $100, and that's a decent deal. But $49, you can't beat that. Also, don't forget your Rakuten, your Retail Me Not. Your Retail Me Not is 8% cash back, y'all. Don't forget it, okay? 8% cash back. Take that free money. Moving on, we also have this Flex drywall cutout tool. Now, this is not a deal. It's not on a BOGO or anything. It's just oddly $100. Now, if you go to, Home Depot or just go through Lowe's and look up other cordless drywall cutout tools from DeWalt, Milwaukee, Makita, even Metabo HPT, Bosch, they're all more expensive than this. So this is cheap, and it just seems to be the regular price or the new price that they lowered it to. So if you wanted a good drywall cutout tool, man, there you go. Moving on, we also have this Flex crown stapler. So this is $129 on a BOGO. It comes with the free 2.5 amp hour battery and a charger for $129. Not bad. And again, don't forget your Retail Me Not, 8% cash back. Moving on over to Home Depot, we have this Milwaukee M12 Fuel orbital detail sander on a BOGO. It's $149. There was a better deal over the weekend, the same type of glitch as that right angle die grinder, but that's gone. But this is still not bad. $149. Add the battery to the cart. You might want to keep that battery, or you want to shoot for getting a 5 amp hour high output. But this breaks down to be $97.37 for the detail sander there. So you have that. Moving on, speaking of that inflator, I was talking about it yesterday, and I showed you guys the inflator along with the starter kit for $199. But here it is again on a hackable BOGO, making this inflator $94.24. And the starter kit itself $104.76. So if you didn't want to keep everything, you could buy this deal and just keep the inflator if that's what you wanted. Moving on, we're about to wrap up. Acme Tools has the Metabo HPT 36 volt, their new hammer drill, but as a kit comes with two 2.5 amp hour 36 volt batteries, which means if you put these on a 18 volt Metabo HPT tool, these will be 5 amp hour batteries. And the same for the deal earlier with the compressors and the belt sander. The batteries that these come with, you put those on 18 volt tools, which they will work with, they'll be 8 amp hour batteries. This is also a 36 volt tool, so this can also be corded and plugged into a wall if you have that adapter. This is $299 with $40 off, making that $259. Not a terrible deal there. But finally, saving the best for last, we have this Metabo HPT 36 volt reciprocating saw. This right here is a sweet price. Now, we've seen this over at Menards like $119, $129. The thing about Menards, though, is a lot of people don't have Menards near them, and they don't always ship. So here we are, Acme Tools, $179 with $10 off. So making that $169 with a free 4 amp hour battery and a charger. Incredible deal. This is hands down the best reciprocating saw I've ever used. It has an orbital function, has a pivoting and removable shoe, has a nice large raptor hook. It even has modes, okay? And I didn't even know that for the first 2 years I had this thing, and it was still smoking and dogging every other reciprocating saw I've ever used. It's light-ish weight, and the vibration is not bad at all. Very good tool. 36 volt, has a lifetime warranty, can be used with powered by a battery, and it can be powered by the adapter being plugged into the wall. Excellent deal. If you don't have a reciprocating saw, this is the one you want. And that is it for today's video. Hopefully it was helpful. If you got any value from it, hit that like button. Subscribe so you don't miss any deals in the future. And I will see you guys next time.